Hey everybody.
Yeah.
Today I am making some dinner for my family. I'm doing a sauteed spinach with, actually throw the garlic in first. I'm doing a spinach garlic mixture in a pan here, letting it simmer for a little bit, just to get it nice and flavored, melded, and then I'm going to make little mini stuffed shells. So
they're not really mini, right? They're regular size.
No, stuffed shells are typically like pretty big. They're like, I mean, at least when my family makes them, they're like this big. They're like,
are they small?
Small. Yeah, but these are like, they're not tiny. They're just tiny to fit like a spoonful of stuff in. So, being the bariatric patient that I am, obviously I want stuff that's bite sized because, I don't want to sit down and eat a big manicotti or something. So, I could only maybe like 2 or 3 of them and I'll be full. So I'm gonna probably only eat one. And Brie's making some awesome chicken tonight too. So I'm gonna probably have chicken and then one of my stuffed shell things and then maybe another one later on if I feel like it. I'm hungry again in 2 hours. But anyway, so I'm mixing up some stuff here. Right now, to give you an update, I'm at about 100 and, let me see, I was 100 pounds last week at Laura's thing. Now this week I'm 100 and, close to 105 pounds I would say. Close to 105, like 104 pounds down. So, in 1 week I lost about 4 pounds, which is pretty good, because I haven't lost, it's really slowing down. I expect the second 6 months to be about 50 pounds instead of 100 pounds. It's not going to be that fast, because the first 100 pounds comes off pretty quick, especially when you're my weight. So, when I get to a certain weight that I'm comfortable with, I'll let you guys know what I started at. Everybody's asking me what my starting weight was, and I really, I don't want to share that just yet, because I don't feel like, I'm still a big guy, obviously. So I don't want to just jump in there and say, I weighed this much, and then I lost this much weight, and then I'm still gargantuan. So, as soon as I get below gargantuan weight and look like a sensible human being, I will share my starting weight with you. But otherwise, I'm doing pretty good. I'm able to eat a little bit more because my stomach is starting to really heal. I could tell after the 6-month mark, my stomach started really feeling like it's starting to heal a lot more. So I could eat foods that, bothered me before, so there are some foods that still bother me. There's Cody Bear. He got a little haircut.
Came to say hi.
He got a haircut. I put a picture of him on Instagram, man. He was so cute yesterday. He was a little ball. So, quick FYI for Cody, actually. With doggy toys, we found that ball at Target. It was $1. And he loves it. It's his favorite ball in the whole world.
Good size for him.
It's perfect size. So, whenever I see him at Target, I buy the whole entire rack out because dog toys are typically like $4 or $5, and in this case, that's $1, and I buy like a bunch of them, and he has like a bunch of balls, so he gets like a big arsenal at his disposal. So anyway, like I was saying, being in this weight and doing what I'm doing, I would say I'm still eating around a cup of food, maybe a cup and a half at times, depending on the density of the food, and maybe sometimes less. Like for instance, I was in Chicago last week, and I had the team I was working with at this conference went to a barbecue place, and we had their specialties like burnt ends, and they're really good. And I used to love burnt ends, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna give the burnt ends a try. I walk in, order the burnt ends, one normal portion of it, and I eat maybe like 2 or 3 bites, and there's like this much left, and I was so full. So the burnt ends are a little bit harder to tolerate in my stomach. I found that pork is harder for me to tolerate, actually. Certain kinds of pork, like ham, okay. Prosciutto, okay. Salami, okay. Pork chops, Pulled pork, Ribs, I used to love ribs. So, little things like that I noticed are just different about me. Will I be able to tolerate them in a year? Who knows? Probably. But right now, nah. How do I feel after being through this in 6 months later? I feel pretty good. Again, I wish I could have done it sooner because I'd be able to enjoy a lot more. I'm doing things like buying new clothes now. I went down from a size 60 to a size 50. And again, you can't really just guarantee anybody's weight is on that because, guarantee people's weight on that because it could be different weights and be at 60 waist. But, it's one of those things where, I'm shrinking down. Like this shirt. I used this at my bachelor party in 2012, and this is a 5X, And right now, I bought a shirt that was a 3X last week. So I'm really moving down in the sizes. One thing I did splurge on, and I do splurge on now, is shoes. Yesterday I bought these pair of shoes, and guess what? They feel great. It feels like I'm walking on like, you know, light feathers. And it enables me to, you know, go further. Also, I've been biking a lot lately. So that's been a lot of fun. Yesterday I hit my first hill coming down the road here, and I had to get off and walk it because it was just too steep. So, you know, it's what I have is, I guess, a beach bike. So it's meant for flat surfaces and not meant for climbing hills. The one I had in Florida that I rode had gears on it, so you can shift down and you pedal more, but climb hills easier. So, you know. Oh, another big thing I did this week. So everybody else on my team went to drink after at the bar, you know, after our conference. And this guy went to the gym, and I don't know if you checked my Instagram, but I posted a video of me beasting it out on the elliptical. The guy next to me came in and saw I was on there for 55 minutes, and he was like, "Holy crap!" And I was going ham on it, you know. And he was like, "Oh my god!" He kept looking over at me, and I got off in an hour. So I was on elliptical for an hour. And that's what forced me to buy new sneakers because my feet were dying on the bottom. That was the only thing that hurt me, my feet. So that's when you gotta get new shoes. Anything else new there, Brie?
I'm gonna go over some of the canning that I'm doing today. But
Ooh, okay. Well, why don't you go over the canning, and I'm gonna finish making these the insides of the stuffed shells.
okay.
Cool.
Hey guys, it's Brie. I just gave you an update, and I had mentioned that I was gonna go over some of the canning that I'm doing. I've really been wanting to do some canning, just like jar tomato sauce and salsa. Those are the two things I'm gonna start with because I'm very new. But I actually got my great-grandmother's canning pot with like the rack in the bottom from my grandmother. So I have all the equipment that I need. I got that. And then I also got some of these pint jars. I'm gonna start with the pint size just because I want, you know, that's a good amount for Mike and I. And then I got this funnel that I'm gonna use to get the sauce easily into the jar. So I'm gonna make tomato sauce today. We were gonna make marinara sauce anyway for the stuffed shells, so I'm gonna make extra. I'm gonna make a huge batch. I got all these tomatoes, I got peeled plum, and I got crushed. So I'm gonna make the tomato sauce, and I'm gonna make a huge batch in my Dutch oven and then put some in jars and can it. So I'll take you through that process with me today.
All right, Brie. Where are we at in this process?
We're making chicken.
Chicken. I feel like
Wrapped
chicken
into
tonight.
jute with some sage.
Like chicken tonight.
Stuffed shells.
I made them.
So they have to go back in the oven, get nice and brown on top.
They're really good. Look at that.
Yep.
Oh, so you can tell it just came out of the oven.
And then there's beets in there.
Roasted beets. Whew.
Mars book.
Yeah. So Brie just put like some sage in there, right?
Yeah, see, I put some sage. It's like the
Prosciutto?
halibut recipe in Mars book.
Prosciutto and stuff.
And Tasha's made that too.
So guys, I'm gonna eat this whole thing myself. Everything. The whole entire thing. Everything myself.
And look, this is all the marinara I made.
Look at that marinara. It's gonna be jarred for later.
Yep. And we have stuffed shells in the freezer.
Woo!
So.
And later on, if I'm really good and I don't eat a lot of dinner, if I'm really, really good, we get to have Brie's homemade pumpkin pie. We made that last night because, you know, yeah, but that's homemade pumpkin pie. So, I don't know. Do I want to eat the whole thing? Yes. Am I going to eat the whole thing? No. I can't even eat that much anyway, so yeah. Love it. So now I'm setting the table and I'm going to get this baby on. Right, Brie?
Yep.
Woo! Look at Brie's path of destruction.
Well, it's because the dishwasher's full, so I couldn't load it. So that's the only reason that it's like that. Because I had to sanitize my jars. You want to see them?
Yeah, I want to see your sanitized jars, of course.
There's full of jars.
Wow.
And my other thing. So that's why there's nothing in the dishwasher.
It's alright.
I told your mama, I was like, I'm not being dirty, I promise.
Yeah.
There's a reason.
There's a reason for the season, guys.
Alright, I'm gonna take
A reason for the season.
Look, do you want to get a close-up look at the beets?
Yeah, let's get a closer look at the beets. Oop, I got Brie's butt.
Don't do that.
Well, you have a nice butt. What's wrong with the butt? Okay.
They're from Laura's book.
Wow.
Pretty cool, huh? So I'm gonna toss them a little bit.
Yum.
Make sure they're
Yummy, guys. I'll probably have 1 or 2 shells maybe, and a half piece of chicken, and some beets, and that'll be my dinner. And I'll probably take about an hour to eat it. Sucks, I know, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm happy. Good. Happy. Yes. See. Yes. How do you say yes in some other languages?
Oui.
See.
Oui.
Oui. Si. Fi. Li. Pee. All right. So my mom just left, and my brother, and we just had dinner, and I had literally, and I say literally, I mean seriously, 2 stuffed shells, a piece of chicken, like yeah.
I like this big.
Pincho, tiny. Little stuffed shells, 2 of them. I had a bunch of beets actually, because the beets were really good. And then I had a piece of chicken about this big. Yeah. So the kitchen's clean.
I try to say I created a disaster, but I didn't.
She didn't make any disasters. Look, the kitchen's clean. And what's under there?
So I'm continuing my canning. That's why we're checking in.
Yep.
So I just wanted to show you guys this. See this label right here? It says Mary McIntyre. So this was my great grandmother's canning pot, canner.
Yeah, see Mary
Can
McIntyre.
you see it?
Yeah, Mary
And it's
McIntyre.
on the front too.
Oh,
Mary McIntyre.
yeah.
So we have this pot, and now I'm doing this on an electric stove, so it's like taking forever. But we have this pot. Let's see if it's hot. It's not too hot. It's starting to steam a little bit. It's gonna take a while to boil. But I'm bringing this to a boil, and then this is what my great grandmother used. So it's her rack, her pot, and everything. But I'm bringing it to a boil, so that way I can process these jars. So I filled these jars up. I got 7 pint jars after we made the stuffed shells, which is awesome. And I'm doing the pint jars because with it just being Mike and I, most of the times we don't need a ton of sauce when we want to use sauce. And so like even if we don't eat a lot of just plain pasta, but if we did, this would be plenty of sauce for us because we're not gonna make a full pound of salsa. Full pound of pasta. So I did pint jars. I left enough room in there so that there's what they call head space. So I think for tomato sauce you have to leave like a 1/2 inch at least of headroom for air bubbles and stuff. I put the sanitize all the lids in the dishwasher, which you saw, and then I just put the lids on fingertip tight, they call it, so just as much as you can seal it yourself. So once this comes to a rolling boil, I'm gonna take the lid off, throw these guys in, drop the rack into the pot, and then let them come back to a rolling boil. And then when they come back boiling, I have to cook them for about 35 minutes, and then they will be preserved, and I can leave them on the shelf for a year. So this is going to be the first batch of many. I also want to make salsa. I might actually just bang that out tonight too while I have the water hot, so we'll see. But
Someone's getting ambitious.
it's only 8 o'clock. It's not that bad.
Yeah. Okay, so
I want to do stuff.
yeah, so this is pretty cool. I'm swiping it. The only thing that's crazy is that we don't really eat much sauce on any pasta. Like we very rarely, like tonight eating the stuffed shells was probably one of the first times we've eaten pasta in probably like 6 months, I would say, right? I mean, we don't really eat pasta ever.
No.
So, I don't know. I
We
mean,
eat it more on like a grilled chicken parm, something like that.
yeah. So we put pasta on top of things. Like for instance, sometimes Brie will make the
Sauce.
the sauce. Sometimes Brie will make the low carb flatbreads.
Yeah.
They're pretty
like
good?
Pizzas in the oven type thing.
Yeah.
But then the other thing I want to do is I want to start making like zoodles with the spiralizer. Zucchini noodles.
Mm-hmm.
We do like spaghetti squash.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also going to give some of these away. Like my dad, I want to give him some because he gives us eggs all the time from his chicken. So I texted him today and I was like, do you want to barter eggs for sauce? So I'm going to do stuff like that. Like give it to some family, and 7 pints isn't a ton. It's not like I'm making a whole bunch of sauce. So I just sort of wanted to try it. We'll
Yep.
see. Salsa that we'll eat. I love salsa.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So there you guys have the product of Brie.
Yep.
And I think we did a good job today, Brie.
Maybe
We got
from grocery shopping to picking up my car from the place to making dinner to making extra sauce.
Yeah.
Got a lot done today.
We got a lot done today. So tonight, I was supposed to go to DC tonight for work, but I decided that I'd leave extra early tomorrow because I want to spend tonight with Brie.
You were gone like a lot last week.
I was gone in Chicago all week this week, so that's why you really haven't heard from me much. But I will say that I'm gonna put this video up tonight, so you're getting a fresh. This is as of tonight video, kind of cool. And
day in the life.
day of video.
Day in the life.
DOV, day of video. So
Is that a thing?
no, probably not.
DOV.
Yeah.
It's Mikey G's new acronym.
So and I'm looking forward to vlogging more. Like I said, it's just been crazy at work, but you know.
The thing is, I feel like summer we're gone a lot, but in the fall we're home a lot, and we're like doing things, neat things,
Yeah.
you know, that we want to show you guys. So
Yeah, and if you have any questions about, you know, what I'm doing every day or how I'm doing it or how I'm making out or whatever, or what I do or my rituals or whatever, if you're like, you know, questioning, you know, what you have to go through and stuff, let me know.
I'm
Instagramming. Let me know, because I'd be more than happy to you know, give you some advice or even like go over, like if you want to see a tutorial on something. Or if you want to see a tour of something, like let's say you want to see our fall house decorations, that'd be cool. We'll do that too. Let us know. Just let us know what you want to see. We read every comment. And we love comments. We love comments. Love them.
We should do a Christmas decoration house tour because I do more Christmas decorations than anything.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
Christmas. We're
Yeah, we will.
excited about Christmas. Plus, I think we're going to switch up our outdoor decor this year because we got spotlights.
Yeah.
So
there's
there's that. Plus, it was really hard to get all those lights off the fence.
Yeah, we had a rough time with that. But either way, we're looking forward to celebrating our time with you.
Also,
Oh, and what else?
so I just wanted to share too, because tonight we made pretty much 3 recipes from Laura's book. And I wanted to share it. Just bear with me for 1 second. 1 minute, guys. I love you.
Yeah. Dance. That'll be an anime gift one day. Watch, ready?
Okay, so here's one. So this one was really good. It's halibut saltimbocca, but we did it with chicken. But it was very delicious.
Yeah, it looks exactly like what we made.
And
It's good.
I feel like you know, like Laura always says, you just switch it out with what you have. We had chicken, so we did that.
Yeah.
The other thing that we did, which was freaking awesome, so good, was, wait for it, it's coming. Sorry guys, here it is, yep. Balsamic roasted beets. So we made these, they're so good tonight.
So anyway, guys, great dinner tonight, and I will be talking to you guys and catch you on the flip side. All right, peace out. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed the vlog as much as I love making it. Hit me up on social media, and please subscribe.